Project Zomboid. Wow. The weekend started off not knowing what I wanted to play at all. With so many indie games to choose from, it often seems like I'll never be able to play and cover them all. Finally, on Sunday, I decided to play the Choose Your Own Adventure Walking Dead game with rad comic graphics I had on Steam. Monday morning, we had a blast playing The Walking Dead. Zappaman, regular from our channel, being a total creeper the whole time. After 2 hours, I switched over to the indie game Towns, and it was a complete disaster. I tried the tutorial only to find out that it was broken, or I just couldn't figure it out. I spent about 20 minutes clicking around randomly on the game when I finally decided to switch games out of sheer frustration. What else was on my list? Something called Project Zomboid, PZ for short, from the Indie Stone. This is where John Beetlebear was born. My first 10 seconds in the game were, wow, cool pixels. My next 10 seconds were, wow, you can interact with everything. Even in its alpha state, the game has so much going on already, and it all makes perfect sense as well. First, let me explain what this game is. Project Zomboid is a zombie survival sandbox game with several modes. I played survival mode most of the week, which plays much like a hardcore mode in other games. When you die, you're dead. Sure, you can create another character on the same save, but beware. You may run into the zombified version of your previous self, and they are hungry. You can also find anything else previously done by other characters on the current save. I ran with this. John Beetlebear I was born, and he lived for exactly 14 days and 2 hours after he was finally bitten and succumbed to the disease. JB2, 3, and 4 all lived for less than a day, and John Beetlebear V lives on even now at a whopping 15 days and 10 hours. The game takes place in Kentucky. I've been there, full of trees, and this game recognizes that for sure. Muldraugh and West Point are both located on the insanely huge map that I can imagine would take hours and hours and hours to traverse by foot within the game itself. There are many locations like houses, shops, banks, trailer parks, farms, and all kinds of other stuff in the game that you can explore, find, and die in. Also, everything you do makes logical sense. In this game, you can't eat a can of soup. You have to open it with a can opener, pour it into a pot, and then cook it before you eat it. A lot of things need to go through a realistic process like this, like using a butter knife or a screwdriver to drill out some kind of kindling for a fire that you can actually start. Eventually, the power and water will shut off, so it's up to the player to construct water collection barrels, campfires, and even farms. I played for 6 hours a day all week, and I still feel that I've barely scratched the surface. I'll definitely be playing more of John Beetlebear V. I think he really has a chance of lasting for months. We even had Captain Binky, one of the developers of the game, in the channel one of the days, observing bugs and chatting it up with the regulars. Thanks for stopping by. This is Beetlebear with Ambush Gamer. You can catch me playing more PZ next week, Monday and Tuesday from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Project Zomboid is available on Desura and Steam Early Access. Their website is projectzomboid.com and their Twitter is @theindiestone. Go check out this awesome game.